Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Slime Boss here, and welcome back to the Crazy Cat Podcast. I am joined by my usual co-host, SRJett, Reverse Mailman, and Gamer Bro. The most of the squad. But we're here, and we're going to be talking about Minecraft for some reason. I wanted to make a Minecraft video again, because it's been a minute. But I had nothing to talk about, so we're just gonna talk about the new update, I guess. Came out a few weeks ago, actually, by the time this video is being recorded and uploaded. And yeah, so we're just gonna kind of go down the list and talk about what has been added. But before we do that, don't forget there's a link in the description. You guys can check out both our Patreon and our Discord server, both live now. Join the Discord server if you would like to join the discussion, and if you really like our content, join at the very least the $5 tier to support us and allowing us to do crazy things like visit Super Nintendo World, because doing that out of pocket was very expensive. So if anybody wants to support our bad habit, support us, just bringing the quality up. We'd really appreciate it, but it's not required. We're not requiring you to spend any money to watch the show, so it is just something that we have as an option.
Very much appreciated.
But also, you guys like to talk about news. The only major news that I want to talk about is, one, the Zelda Oracle games are on Switch Online now, which is very fun.
I forgot about that, yeah.
I always forget about those games.
Wave 5 of Mario Kart made it, and we'll talk about that in 6 months, and less than 6 months now. And finally, Nicktoons All-Star Brawl 2 was announced a few days ago. Don't know why they decided to do that. I know it's been leaking for the last couple of weeks, but goddamn was that game absolutely garbage. Like, I didn't want it to be like the Smash killer, obviously, but man, that game was hot garbage.
Well, like, Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, I wasn't, like, a big fan of it, but, like, it definitely didn't get, like, the budget Smash did, so it didn't need to, like...
But at the very least, it could have played decently. It did not play very well.
Well, look, I'm saying it probably, like, they must have made, like, some good money, considering how much the budget they had.
No, I mean, there was too much hype surrounding it, so they definitely sold enough copies.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully Nickelodeon gave them enough budget this time to actually make a game.
It already looks pretty promising, so.
Yeah.
I mean, they already have, like, more characters are going to reveal in the future, and they already have DLC planned. Like, they have everything planned out and ready to go. And the textures look better. Like, the graphic style, all the movesets have been reworked pretty much. Like,
it's going to start with voice acting.
And it has voice acting right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. So. That's a weird little anomaly, right?
Thank you, Nickelodeon, for finally giving them the budget to be able to actually put all that stuff in the game right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't entirely their fault.
True. All right. Well, we are now going to be taking a look. Excuse me. Wow.
Wow. Okay, Rick.
So we're looking at the 1.20 update. Currently, they are on 1.20.1, and this update is available across all platforms, which is a big celebratory thing. Almost like 5 years ago now, Bedrock came out, right? Or the Better Together stuff. So I'm taking a look at the Minecraft wiki. I don't know what the other guys are looking at, but I think they're relatively familiar with it.
I'm on the launcher because they have it on there.
Yeah, so I'm starting with the additions, and we're going to be starting with new blocks. So the first thing is the bamboo blocks. So basically, you can cut down bamboo, and it turns itself into bamboo wood. And yes, it is wood, not just, a new block of bamboo, which there is a block of bamboo. It is basically the log version of the bamboo. It can be stripped to look yellow. And when you take those logs, you can put it together, or separate it, I guess, or whatever, you put it in the crafting table. You can make bamboo planks, which can be used to create buttons, doors, fence gates, fences, pressure plates, signs, hanging signs, hanging signs, slabs,
Whoa.
stairs, and
Mhm.
trapdoors.
What's a hanging
And-
sign?
I
and-
wonder why.
and-
We'll find out soon. And
And
rafts,
it can
and boats, and
Yeah.
boats with chests.
well, there's no boat. It's just a raft, but it's the
Oh
bamboo
yeah, so it's a
equivalent to the boat.
bamboo raft, and then a bamboo raft with chest. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
which I think is cool.
I don't know why there needs to be rafts.
well, no, it's
It's
not.
just-
It's not a separate item. It's called a raft, but it's just a bamboo boat. That's what it is. It's just a bamboo. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
Okay,
just
I
it's just called
misunderstood
something
that.
different. Yeah, it's
It has-
just
it has
a
a di-
boat.
It has a different model.
And
but
I'm
that's
pretty
pretty-
sure
That's
the
cool.
bamboo or the boat with chest is also new as well.
Yes. Wait, no,
Um,
those were last. No,
Oh,
those
that
were
was last update. Okay. So yeah, and then we also of course have the bamboo mosaic, which I'm not.
Oh,
2 bamboo slabs and a vertical. Okay, I don't know that this is a completely new block,
it's like a How do I explain? It's like
like a
The
composter. I don't know.
the wood texture goes like 2 different directions.
It's almost
basically.
like the
Hmm.
block, like the log block, that you can make. Like when you put like 4 logs together, it makes the 4-sided log or the 6-sided log. It's like that, but you can actually turn the bamboo mosaic into stairs and slabs too. So
Yeah, it's like the planks, but it has like they go 2 different directions.
yeah, it's
so
like
this-
chiseled or something, like a chiseled bamboo
Yeah.
block, basically.
Yeah, I really like the bamboo mosaic.
See-
Bamboo mosaic is pretty cool.
Yeah, I
want that
really
for the other
hate
planks.
this block. It's
What?
extremely ugly. Or I'm talking about bamboo in general. It is extremely
Oh.
ugly, and it doesn't even make
So
any
scary.
sense. Honestly, like this, the texture is obviously different, but the color is very, very, very close to birch, and it's something that we didn't really need.
not that much.
It's pretty.
I'm a-
It's pretty close. Like birch is white, and this is like eggshell.
This is like yellow.
I would rather them have.
Yeah, I mean, yellow and white are, they're basically the same color.
It's very, very close in terms of
No,
in
I'm
terms of
being
shade.
sarcastic.
It's
You could
very
argue that for
close in
most
terms
the
of
wood
shade,
blocks.
but it would be more unique if we had straight up green planks because we don't have those, and that would provide an extra different color. And the shade that they provide for the block of bamboo is pretty good, and that could potentially be used as a green wood style block. Because like if you're making like a classic cottage style home that made up, composed of wood blocks, and maybe you want it to have a green hue to it, what are you going to do? Throw mossy cobble in there? No, it's made out of wood. Or what are you going to do? Throw concrete in there? No, concrete was never invented. So, you see what I'm saying though? It's just like there's like a gap in color, and green
you
would
could
have made
still
the most
use-
sense. I would
could still
recommend
use the
watching
regular
Mod
bamboo
Swamp's
block.
video on this because he explains it a lot better than I ever could.
I like the bamboo. I think
You-
it's cool.
You
Yeah,
could just
you
use
get
like the
bamboo.
regular bamboo block in place of the wood. I mean, it's the same
I
thing. pretty
guess,
much.
but it's a
Yeah,
different
I mean,
texture. The bamboo planks has the
it's-
normal plank
It's just
texture.
nice, like, if you
Actually,
wanna
the
make
bamboo
a,
plank
like, a little
texture is different,
bamboo
too.
hut, if you want to make a little bamboo hut, you can be like all cool. And
The
have
bamboo plank texture is different. It has a unique texture from the other planks.
I'm
not
looking
just
at
color.
it right now. It's it's a little different, I guess.
It has it stands out a lot.
But
And
I
the
just don't
textures.
think if you looked at it from afar and you put it next to like a birch, like it's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but it would be nice to have a different like part of the color spectrum rather than
Yeah,
just
but-
another yellowy, whitey,
Most of
eggshelly.
the planks,
Yeah,
most of the planks are shades of brown anyway, though. So why does it matter?
Yeah, most of them are. I'm like
Yeah, that's
a-
what I'm
and
saying. Like
really
having a
big- I'm
green
like
one would
really
be a
big
stark
birch fan.
contrast.
I
Maybe
don't
they
mind.
could add
I'm
that
a
next time.
humongous birch fan, so I don't really mind.
I guess. All right. Speaking of wood, we also have the hanging signs, and speaking of signs as well, you can now edit your signs. You place it down, you type it in, and then you can click on it again, and you can edit it again. But
Finally,
on top
Yeah,
of that,
fucking-
you can flip it to the other side and edit the back as well, and have two
Yeah.
different things. And I believe this also works for the hanging signs as well. I'm not
Yes, it
100% sure on
does.
those because I haven't
it
actually
does.
experienced the hanging signs yet. So,
it works with both. Yeah.
so what do you
I
guys
don't
think
really
about the
confirm.
hanging signs?
I don't really
The
care.
all the sign
Hanging signs are
changes,
cool.
all the sign changes is amazing. You might as well just call this update the sign update.
Is the
because, like,
hanging
my God.
sign a different item, or is that just a sign?
It's a different item.
It
it's
is?
a
Okay.
It's a different
Yeah.
item, yeah.
I mean, they could have
Yeah.
easily just done it
And-
so that when you place it on the bottom of a block, it just becomes hanging, I guess.
Well, they probably did that to avoid issues with it maybe placing on the front of a block on accident or going somewhere where you don't want it.
I
But also,
guess.
it has like 3 different textures based on where you hang it. If you hang it from a wall, it has like a little pole, and then it hangs from that.
It just has
If you
the
hang it from-
chains.
Yeah, if you hang it from a fence, it's like chains, and if you hang it from like a full block, it's like 2 little sticks, and then the thing. It's kind
Yeah.
of cool. It has like 3 different models
Yeah, that's pretty
based
cool.
on where you hang it from.
Like, I mean, the hanging sign, it's like nice to have, like, hanging sign. It's a
And
sign, but different, and can be used to like look nice. But like,
being able to edit
I'm-
signs and just have double-sided signs was a much needed feature. And I forget how you do it, but there's a way you can lock the sign so no one can edit it.
In my experience, the person who placed it is the only one who can edit it. So basically, when you place down the sign and you're writing it, you are the only one who can edit it. However, another person can go to the back side of it and still edit it, even though
Oh yeah.
you didn't put anything there.
Oh, here it
Um,
is. Signs can now also be waxed with honeycomb, preventing any further edits.
Oh,
to
any
its text.
further edits, just generally speaking. So you
So
don't
if you
accidentally
use-
click on it again. You won't get in the editing
Yeah.
interface. Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, if you're done with the sign and you don't want to edit it, you can just use honeycomb on it. Hey, look, more uses for honeycomb.
And of
That's
course,
nice.
you can always just break the sign too, and then I assume
Yeah.
the wax goes away.
yeah, this is just like a bunch of really nice quality of life stuff.
Yeah.
Like nothing like big, but it's like nice. This
Yeah.
is good to have.
Another thing that you can craft now with wood is a chiseled bookshelf, which is a stupid name, but it's
Whoa.
a bookshelf, which I believe can be crafted with all the different wood types. However, it doesn't actually change the texture, which it definitely should.
That is something they need to have every wood types of. Is they need to have like a
Yeah.
spruce bookshelf and a mangrove bookshelf. They need to
Yeah.
have wood bookshelves next.
Is this the one
That'd
where
be
you
cool.
can,
So
like,
the chiseled bookshelf is you can put books in it. Yeah. So you literally can
Yeah.
put books in it. And for
Yes.
those redstone fanatics, you can actually output this with a comparator, and also it's used with the hopper and dropper as well. It does require a silk touch in order to pick up. Wait, no, I think you need silk touch to pick it up like a normal bookshelf. But does it store the books in there still?
I think the books come out, but you'll get the block just mining it normally.
And if you mine it, it's just like it would break like a normal bookshelf would, right?
I think you get
If
the
you did
actual
it,
bookshelf.
no. If you don't use a silk touch, 'cause it says required a
Oh.
silk touch to mine. It might just
you're
break.
right. Never mind.
Yeah,
That's
So
true.
this is like in my mind something that if you really like making stuff is nice.
Yeah,
But
it's-
I'm
It'd be good
I'm
for making a
hunter-gatherer.
library.
For
I'm
me,
I'm a Minecraft hunter gatherer. I don't really like do that stuff, so it's like,
for
And you can
me,
even choose what
I'm
spot to put the book in.
I'm seeing the potential with redstone more than like actual like a library potential. I really like that it's outputs with redstone. Another thing is that it doesn't actually affect enchanting tables. You have to have regular bookshelves for that. You can't
Yeah.
you can't like fill it up and expect it to work with the enchanting table. It does not.
It also it literally works with any type of book: regular books, the book and quill, the written book, the enchanted book, or the knowledge book.
What's
So
the
either one.
knowledge book?
It's you can get it with commands, but it's basically the recipe book. that you use.
Oh, it's like the different texture.
Yeah, you can get it with commands as an actual item,
Mm.
and if you want to, you can put that in there too.
Gotcha.
But it literally, I like how that's a command exclusive, and they still made that work with it. They literally made it work with all of them.
All right, next up is we're still talking about wood.
wood.
We can now talk about cherry, which introduced cherry, the cherry biome, which we'll talk about later. But the new blocks that were included is the cherry leaves, the cherry log, the stripped variant, and the bark variant and the stripped block variant. Buttons, doors, fences, fence gates, pressure plates, signs, hanging signs, slabs, stairs, and trapdoors, as well as boats and boats with chests. It also includes
And
the cherry
planks.
sapling. Oh yeah, saplings as well. It also includes, or sorry, planks. My bad. It also includes the sapling, which can be placed in pots, which we'll talk about in a second because pots are something special. Um, but I love this
Can't
block.
believe they put pot in Minecraft.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I don't care too much for the like. It's cool.
Oh my
Like you
God.
can build a lot with the blocks. I don't care too much for the pink.
I
but
love. See, this
the
is
tree.
exactly.
I love
this,
the tree.
Dude,
This is
I love the
exactly.
tree.
This is exactly my issue with the like. This is like a great block because the pink is a contrast to the other planks or the other wood types that we already have, and having like a green and a pink block wood type, that it would make perfect sense. So
Well, the
see my
bamboo one,
reasoning
though,
I'm
is
now.
like-
looking at it right
No,
now.
but
and
no,
it's way
no,
cooler than you think.
the bamboo one though, it's like a full yellow. The birch one's like a vanilla color, like a vanilla white. It's not like
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Eggshell.
yeah, it's like different. I think it's fine to different shades. Although green planks would be cool. I wonder what trees.
Oh my god, Liam, you gotta see this thing in game. Cherry
I'm
tree's
not-
awesome. It's like
I don't know,
falling
like-
particles.
I'll
Yeah,
never-
I'm
Verde.
saying, I love the cherry tree. The
I'll
cherry
never
tree is
forget-
so cool.
I love
Verde
the
tree,
cherry
duh.
tree. Yeah,
the
I'll
cherry
never
tree
forget.
is awesome.
I love
One
it.
of the
What
best
was the-
trees.
What was the one tree they added? It was like the one in the caves and cliffs that's like it's like a tree.
The
and you go
mangrove?
down and there's a cave down there.
Oh
No, the other one. It doesn't have a wood type. The azalea trees. They should
Yeah,
totally give that a wood
azalea.
type. By
Yeah.
the way. That could be green. I don't know if they have green wood in real life, but they could make those green. I guess if they
Yeah.
want
What
green planks.
do you green wood in real life? I
They
mean,
don't- they don't
No,
even
there
have a
is
wood type.
green wood in
the
real
Palo
life.
Verde trees
The
in
Palo Verde.
Arizona.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
But-
about. Yeah.
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 Also, this reminds me when the Nether update released and we got literally blue and purple wooden planks. It was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Of all the colors.
But
They
no,
had
I-
to get that color in there somehow though.
So far, this is definitely one of my favorite blocks, especially with the building potential. Just Japanese
Oh,
style
yeah.
houses, just beautiful.
Japanese
Next,
style houses, and you're gonna trash on the bamboo.
That's Chinese. That'd be
that's
more
Chinese.
Chinese,
And I don't
Yeah.
think they use bamboo
Yeah.
to really build anything except for like mats and stuff.
though. And those, and
The
those, like,
floor,
doors that,
yeah.
like-
Oh yeah, the doors, yeah. Next up is the calibrated skulk sensor. This is a redstone item that uses a skulk sensor to craft. It allows you to filter vibrations based on frequency level. This doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm just gonna move on.
It's basically
redstone.
just
Basic
Imagine-
redstone.
It's basically the
Like-
skulk sensor block made for redstone.
Yeah, but you
basically.
can
Yeah.
use the skulk sensor block for redstone. It's just
Yeah. It's a. Oh wait, you know how you have the repeater and then the comparator is like the more advanced version of the repeater.
I mean,
That's
I
kind of what it
guess.
is. You use the skulk sensor and then the new one, the calibrated one, is like the more complex version of that, I guess. So
Yeah.
For people who actually are good at redstone, you'll have fun with that. But for people like us,
Yeah.
I don't know
haven't
redstone
played
well
enough
enough.
Minecraft to understand.
I'm decent at
Redstone.
redstone,
Yeah,
but not that
I
good.
yeah, I don't even understand a comparator, to be fair. So
I'm a
Yeah,
caveman.
I know like the
Caveman
simple
with
stuff.
redstone.
I know how to make like I think the most complex thing I can do is do the one where it like repeats. Like it just
yeah, the T
I can
flip
do
flop
that.
or whatever.
yeah,
I can-
that's
I
like as far as I can go in
I can
terms of redstone
connect to
knowledge.
redstone, and I can make like a door that like opens and closes with redstone. That's about it.
Yeah. All right. So the next block is the decorated pot.
Yeah.
The decorated pot is a part of a new mechanic in the game that we will also talk about later. And it basically, if you do this mechanic, basically you'll get pottery shards, and these shards can be
Shards.
used to
Or
create
sherds,
a
as it's called.
Yeah.
shards. Okay. You
Apparently
can.
that's like an actual like term or something.
It means it literally means a broken piece of ceramic material.
All right.
Sherds, I guess.
So what you can, well, actually let's just explain what it is now because it's getting into the. So, oh, I thought they were just shards. I never mind. I'm reading it now. I'm like,
Sherds.
and they are shards.
Yeah, the
So
shirts.
basically, there's this new thing called archaeology, and if you go to different places around the world, you can find suspicious gravel or suspicious sand,
Sus
and
gravel.
and when you use the also another new item, the brush, you can dust away and you can find a multitude of different items. These items are the sherds, which includes the angler, archer, arms up, blade, brewer, burn, danger, explorer, friend, heart, heartbreak, howl, miner, mourner, plenty, prize, sheaf, shelter, skulls, and snort. Um, and those can be created to create a pot, or you can find the pitcher pod, which I don't know what that is. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true. I don't think you can find pitcher pods.
That's you get that from the sniffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can also find a disc called relic. You can find a multitude of like other like I think you can find like diamonds and other like ores in there.
Armor trims.
You can find some armor trims again depending on where you go. Which
Yeah.
I just want to talk about armor trims in its own separate section. And then you can also find the sniffer egg, which will help you create the sniffer.
Oh yeah.
And
Sniffer.
so, but first, when you take all the sherds, you can create a pot with it. And this isn't just a decoration. Well, it is, but you can actually put an actual pot into it and put stuff into it. So you can put like a normal flower pot into the decorated pot and put actual plants in it. So it's an actual pot. It works as an actual pot.
Which is great.
Yeah, but it is very fragile and has a tendency to crack. So be careful. Unless, you're making like an ancient ruins type place and they just naturally are cracked, which is kind of cool. So.
Oh yeah, I also wanted to read a few things off that it has. There are 5 different like places for the archaeology. It's desert wells, desert temples, cold ocean ruins, warm ocean ruins, and the new trail ruins, which is brand new. Suspicious sand is in the desert temple, desert well, and warm ocean ruins, and the suspicious gravel is the cold ocean ruins and trail ruins. And oh yeah, and the trail ruins can be found in taigas, snowy taigas, and all the old growth forest biomes and jungles. Basically, the old versions of those respective biomes before the biome changes. So yeah, there's certain structures you can find them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say I like that those little tiny desert wells that you find actually have a use now.
Yeah.
They were always just there, but now there's actually a reason to go to them.
Yeah.
And get some good old go get some of that well water,
Yeah. Well, another thing that you can get out of these suspicious blocks is the sniffer egg. This is an ancient mob that, when placed, it will, kind of like turtles, they will hatch and become a sniffer. And these sniffers will walk around and sniff and find a lot of ancient materials. And these ancient materials include the pitcher plant, which is the pitcher pod that I mentioned before.
The torch flower seed.
Torch flower seed, which creates the torch flower. And I believe there's one more. It's another plant that you could get.
I don't know.
Maybe not, but these are ancient flowers essentially.
You can also breed sniffers.
I don't think there's any like purpose to them other than like looking cool.
Yeah, it's just another flower.
You can breed them. You can breed the sniffers with the torch flower seeds though.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And then I love the changelog. It says when they breed, they spawn a snifflet.
Snifflet.
That's what the babies are called.
Nice.
But instead of spawning the baby, it spawns a sniffer egg, and then it's like the turtles. You place those, and then they'll hatch and stuff like that.
Another thing that you have to keep note of about these plants is that they are seeds, so you have to plant them in like tilled soil.
Yeah, they're different from other flowers. They actually have to be grown on farmland, not just
and they have
grass.
to be grown too.
And another interesting thing. The sniffer egg takes 20 minutes to hatch, but if you use the moss block, it takes 10 minutes. So if you have a moss block, it'll half the time.
Nice, yeah.
20 minutes. 20 minutes is
I don't think I have the patience for that.
Yeah.
20 minutes is like a whole Minecraft like day-night cycle. So basically just a whole Minecraft day. 10 minutes is like just one daytime
Yeah.
in Minecraft. So I guess it wouldn't take that long.
Well, side note before we get into quite possibly the biggest addition to this update, piglin heads for some
Oh
reason.
yes.
Piglins will now drop their
Hey,
heads when
apparently
killed
we
by a
need
charged creeper, and piglin
Oh,
will
thank
flap its
goodness.
ears when powered by redstone, similar to the ender dragon.
Hey,
head.
I'm all for more mob heads.
Yeah.
I'm all
Yeah,
for
I've
that.
always.
I mean,
I've
I
always
already
wanted
use
to,
like the Mo mob heads
And
like
I can't
add-ons.
wait
yeah.
to put
So.
more of
And
more of my slain enemies into my
to go
my
to go with the mob heads, you can place them on note blocks and they'll make the mob sounds now.
Yes. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
the Steve head doesn't do a sound, but they should totally change it and make it so that
Ooh.
the ooh sound. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Haven't played the old death sound. That'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
That's awesome.
But I love
That
using
would
the
be
ender.
cool.
I love using the ender dragon head because it's so loud. Oh, and the creeper one is gonna be used for trolling so bad.
Yeah.
Because you're just
So true.
oh my
And
god, I love that.
the
It's such a random feature, but
yeah. Another side note, the pink petals were also added in the cherry blossom biome.
oh yeah.
This is a surface block. When you place it, it has 4 different designs that you can have. Very similar to a sea pickle, but on land. It can also be crafted into pink dye.
Actually, that's perfect because I was gonna say the torch flower and the pitcher plant can be made to dye. Torch flower turns to orange dye, and pitcher plant turns into cyan dye. So,
Yeah.
some new ways to get dyes, which is always
Just
appreciated.
what I needed for my Minecraft beds.
Another thing about the pitcher plant is that it can't be placed in a flower pot. So, be warned.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, the
that's
torch
sad.
flower can. Yeah, the torch flower can, but the pitcher plant can't because it's a double tall. It's a
Yeah.
2-block tall plant.
Mm.
All right, so next up is the smithing templates, which gives more of a reason, which also includes the fact that smithing tables have been upgraded. One of the first things is the netherite upgrade, which is, I believe you can find it somewhere in the nether, but you can also craft these items as well with diamonds and netherrack, I believe. And basically, you use the netherite upgrade to upgrade your netherite, so you can't just do it like that anymore. So you have to find the netherite upgrade, duplicate them with diamonds and netherrack, and which gives a reason for netherrack now, because netherrack
can't
never
really
really
do
had a
that.
purpose, huh?
Well, you can't do that, can you? I don't
Yeah,
think
you
can.
have to have it requires a netherite upgrade to craft a netherite upgrade. So you need
Oh,
to have one,
okay.
and then it basically duplicates it for you. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, because you need to have the netherite. Where is it?
upgrade.
The Yeah, you have to have the little smithing template now in order to make
Yeah.
the netherite to turn your diamonds into netherite.
Yeah. So what you do is you have a tool, a diamond armor or tool. You put that in the smithing table. You put the netherite upgrade in the smithing table as well as the netherite. So it's a lot more expensive now, which kind of sucks. But honestly, I still don't
Kind of-
understand the
fair.
purpose
It
of having
kinda
the
makes
netherite
sense, though.
upgrade.
Because they're much stronger than diamond tools.
Yeah, but
They're
like you don't need an additional layer to make them. Like either just have it be netherite and the tool, or as much as people would hate this, as much as people would hate this, just do as much as people would hate this, just do not just craft it with netherite straight up. Just
I mean, I
Nah.
guess, but I think it's because just like how hard netherite is to get because you sometimes you get like one of the ancient debris per chunk, if even. Sometimes you won't get any. And
yeah,
it's
but
really
here's
hard
the
to
other
find.
issue. Like,
Yeah.
it's very hard to find the netherite upgrade as well. So not only do you have to find netherite, you also have to find a netherite upgrade now. So it's even harder
I
to get
mean,
netherite armor.
it makes it more rewarding if you're in the nether and you find it though. So
I
and it gives you
guess.
more stuff to look for in the
Netherite's
nether.
pretty good, man. It's like immune to lava and stuff.
Yeah, but like, it doesn't need to be that hard to get. It's already pretty hard. It was already pretty hard.
I mean, I guess, but I guess it makes sense for how much more powerful it is.
I guess. Well,
Although it wouldn't have any point if you were fighting a skulk or not a skulk, a warden.
yeah. Well,
that kills you instantly with netherite.
there's more smithing templates than just the netherite upgrade.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
includes a ton of different designs that you can put on your armor called trims, and all of these trims, if you find it, of course, most of them are found in archaeology. Some can be just found in chests in the end and the nether, respectively, and maybe even the overworld as well. And basically, you can put this armor trim on every different armor, and I don't think leather is included, but leather might be included.
It
I'm not
is.
sure.
Leather is included.
So
That's
not
so
only
cool.
can you put all of the imagine take how many trims there are, then put an exponent over it, but then you have to multiply that by every different type of armor and then put another exponent, so there's like infinite potential for how you
and
can
also
customize it.
the different colors you can have for leather armor.
Yes,
Which
so
like,
yes, the other colors
there's
for
like
leather armor as well.
there's
Yeah,
like
like, not
a
only-
billion different colors. So
Yeah.
quite literally, there are literally infinite combinations.
Also, I'm
for
pretty sure the
armor.
trims,
not
I think the
only can I
trims are
find
associated with the color as
Yeah.
well, so you have the trim and then the dye.
Yeah,
So
they.
And not only is it nice because like I can like finally customize
Oh,
my
wait,
armor
yeah.
and that's so cool. But it's like, man, I'm finally gonna be able to tell who's who when I play.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
have the different. There's different colors based on different like ores. So iron,
oh yeah, based on the
copper,
ores, yeah.
gold, lapis, emerald, diamond, netherite, redstone, amethyst, and quartz. Amethyst. Is
Yeah,
kinda cool.
so you can have like a netherite armor with a redstone trim or a diamond trim. It's like
essentially, so you get like iron is like a grayish like kind of color. Copper is like a brownish color. Gold's yellow, lapis blue, emerald green, diamond light blue, netherite black, redstone red, amethyst purple, and quartz is white. So you got some good.
Well, if you have a
color
netherite
options.
armor and you have a netherite trim, I think there's a different shade for that.
Very slight, but
Yeah.
it is there. It is
I think
noticeable.
probably the coolest design would be netherite redstone.
I almost want to list off all the different types, but there's so many of them.
Yeah. Well, actually, I
But-
am gonna list off all the different
Exactly.
types. We have coast,
Yeah.
I got it.
coast, dune. Wait, you want to list them off?
I was gonna like
All right.
list them,
Yeah, go ahead.
and then also
Inventory, so
and
let's get
also
Let
Yeah.
Jet cook.
okay. Go ahead, Jet. Cook it up.
Okay, we've got Sentry armor, Vex armor, Coast armor, Wild armor, Dune armor, Wayfinder, Razor, Fire, Eye armor, Rib armor, Snout armor, Tide armor, Silence armor, Ward armor, word, Ghost armor, and Sharp. That's Sharper armor? Shapar?
Shaper, yeah.
If I counted right, there's about 16 different armor trims, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Also, they can
Yeah.
pretty much be found. I was gonna say, now should I list off which biomes each specific one can be found in? It's
Go
so
ahead.
complex.
Go ahead.
So, Wayfinder, Razor, Shaper, and Host can be found in the Trail Ruins, so they're exclusive to the new thing. Sentry can be found in the Pillager Outposts. Dune can be found in the Desert Pyramid. Coast is found in Shipwreck. Wild is found in Jungle Temple, which, good luck finding that one. Tide is found in Ocean Monument. Ward and Silence are found in the Ancient Cities. Vex is found in the Woodland Mansion. Rib is found in the Nether Fortress. Snout can be found in the Bastion Remnant. The Eye is in the Stronghold, and the Spires in the End City. So pretty much every major structure has, like, an armor trim you can find. Of course,
Yeah,
the new
man.
structure has one, most of them, but
Yeah.
and then the Ancient City has two. But every biome or every major structure has at least one. So it's kind of
And the
nice.
ancient city, like that
Which-
would make sense. Like
I
if
was
they
gonna
didn't
say-
have one that could be found in the ancient city, that would be like a missed opportunity.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
I'm really glad the Ocean Monument has one because there isn't really any like chests or anything you can really find in those. So they actually
Mostly gold.
yeah, they actually have a reason for you to actually like explore around it more.
Yeah, put something in like give the ocean temple like some really cool thing like a unique fish or something. I don't know. I've never.
I mean,
I've
the
never-
Guardian. The Guardian
Yeah.
is basically the unique
Well,
fish
yeah,
of the
there's
Ocean
the
Monument.
Guardian,
Yeah.
but like I'm trying to get away from the Guardian. I have no reason to go towards the Guardian. I'm not going in there. I don't have a reason to go there at all.
Oh yeah. Also, there's interesting. The Trail Ruins don't have chests, so those trims you get from just digging it up with
Yeah.
the brush.
Which I'll talk about in a sec.
You get them by specifically from grapple. Actually, the ocean monuments don't have a chest. You get them because Elder Guardians will sometimes drop them when they die. Elder Guardians have another drop, which is really nice. So it might actually, if you're trying to get all the armor trims, it might actually be worth killing them this time.
So
that's interesting.
That was probably the biggest chunk of this update, but there's still a lot more. We have the camel, which we already talked about the sniffer, but we also have a camel, which I think was the most useless thing added in this update, because it's literally just a horse that walks a little goofy, is a little taller, and like it doesn't even help you because nobody rides horses anyway.
There are some differences. Well, it is very tall, so like it's hard for like a zombie, for example, to hit you.
Yeah.
If it's a skeleton, you'll just get shot, and a creep will just blow up anyway. So I guess against them, it's pointless.
Yeah, but it's just like nobody rides any of the rideable animals in the game anyway. No one rides. Did you even forget that you can ride a pig?
You're telling me
because I do ride them sometimes.
No.
Carry on a stick for the pig.
Dude, I will ride a horse around my world to get around faster. Sometimes I'll find a horse and ride it around to get around the world.
Okay, sorry, maybe a Strider you ride. That's that one is like
something that you're actually unless. I think what Jaden's getting at is that outside of speedruns, yeah, with how obsessed everyone is with doing as much as no one knows.
Well, yeah, the camel also is a long jump. Why the horse jumps high, the camel can jump across like really wide gaps.
Hold on.
So and it's also the only one you can ride with where two people can ride on it at the same time.
Do they use horses in the Minecraft speedrun? Do they even have time to find a horse? No.
I mean, they should because they move faster.
Yeah.
They're real lucky.
Just not worth the effort.
It's like in Breath of the Wild. Like you're not, like you have to like spend time figuring out what horse like has good stats. It's pointless.
Bruh, I just use whatever horse I get first and then just use that. I don't even. If it's faster than me, that's all that matters to me.
Okay, I have a clear idea of what I want to say now. I think
or use the opponent. Sorry, go ahead.
What Jaden was getting at is due to the fact that horses are kind of rare-ish, like they don't spawn very often, it's kind of annoying to do this anyway. So people
don't spawn often.
The mounts are really just a feature that's more or less there than something that people are actually going to go chasing after.
What game you playing? They don't spawn often. I see them all the time.
I don't.
They spawn in groups in planes only. How often are you in a plains biome?
Pretty often. Plains is like the most common biome.
Yeah, but like, why are you looking at a horse? Like, you should be getting ready for Elytra day one.
Yeah, I do that.
How long
but
is the Minecraft speedrun again? Like 10 minutes?
I do that, but
if
I
like 5 minutes.
I
do, but if I want to travel far distances, I'll get a horse.
In early game in that amount of time.
A sheep? What?
I swear. I only can't find sheeps when I'm looking for sheep.
Okay, yeah, I do agree. I feel like I can never find sheep when I start off. I'm like, I need a bed, but there's no sheep around.
Yeah.
I mean, I really use a horse to go around the world fast.
I use string to craft up.
Maybe I'm the only one that does that, but.
Wool.
Yeah.
Be honest, do you guys use llamas?
No. Oh yeah, I forgot about llamas too. Like they're so useless.
I mean, those ones, yeah.
Llamas, horses.
Cool that you customize llamas, but I don't use.
Horses and camels are at least useful.
For who? You and nobody else?
If you're not trying to rush through the game, sure.
Like, I don't know.
I like naming my horse stuff.
I mean, they're nice to have as pets, still.
Yeah, but
and
really
it's fun to put the horse armor on the horses. So.
Hey, where's my horse armor trims?
Especially, oh my God, that's a great idea, dude. They should that would be great because then you can have like a leather horse armor that's dyed red and also put a trim on it. Oh, that'd be amazing. Because you can already dye the leather horse armor. Why not let us put trims on that too?
Yeah.
Really customize the horse. Be perfect.
All
let
right.
me, yeah, let me customize my whole pet army. You know, that's what I'm saying.
They should add the thing from
Where's my parrot armor?
They should add the thing from Zelda where you can customize the mane of the horse.
Bruh. You can't
I want to
even.
give my horse. I want to give my horse like long, luscious locks, like long,
Yeah.
flowing hair in Minecraft. That'd be really funny.
Alrighty. Well, there's only a few things left
Yo.
here. 2 things actually. One of which is the Cherry Grove, which is something we haven't
yeah.
actually talked about itself. It's located in mountains and meadows, and bees can also spawn here. And as well as, everything else that would normally spawn in a regular biome. I think that what we could talk about is the design of the trees itself, as well as the unique particle effects that spawn here, which is very, very beautiful.
Oh
We
yeah.
already talked about this, or at least I brought it up.
Not the biome.
Not the biome itself.
I love. Yeah, dude, I love the cherry tree biome. It just looks cool.
It's one of the prettiest biomes in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jett, it's like your favorite biome in like the whole game, right?
I haven't been there yet. I haven't found one.
Didn't we do like a top 5 biomes video?
Yeah, but it wasn't there yet.
Oh,
It wasn't a thing yet.
One thing I would love in a future update, I mean, it's fine as it is. I would love if in a future update they added like a couple new flowers exclusive to the cherry biome because
we
could see,
do.
like, some
There
really
are.
Not really. There's no new ones that
Yeah.
only spawn in the cherry biome.
Yeah, there are.
Wait, are there?
Did you
Am I losing
forget?
my mind? Wait,
The pink
cherry-
petals.
What? Those are petals, not flowers.
Yeah, but they're used as flowers.
Well, you know what I mean, like an actual like flower you could put in a pot
Yeah,
type
like
of
an
flower.
actual-
I
flower.
guess, sure.
But I guess I guess there are the petals. That's true.
Petals are my favorite flower.
And of course, the thing that is the most important is the trail ruins, which you have talked about a little bit, but I didn't fully understand what they were. And I was like, "What the hell are you talking about? The trail reel?" Well, this is basically where all of your tales and trails will be happening. Did we even mention the name of this update this whole time?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
I know the name, but it's a pretty forgettable name. Like
They-
I don't know where the I get where the tales are sort of coming from, like the archaeology, but where are the trails?
The trail ruins. So basically,
Trail ruins. That's the
it is
archaeology part of
a
it.
buried generated structure from a lost culture. It generates in taigas, snowy biomes, old taigas, old birch forest, and jungles. It comprises of a tower, a path along the bottom, or a trail, and a few additional rooms on the side. A lot of
Yeah.
suspicious gravel, mud bricks, terracotta, and glazed terracotta. And you can find armor trims and pottery shards here. But in the suspicious gravel, you can also find, which I alluded to earlier, a wooden hoe, coal, wheat, gold nugget, seeds, beet seeds, string, oak hanging sign, spruce hanging sign, blue glass pane, red glass pane, yellow glass pane, light blue glass pane, purple glass pane, magenta glass pane, pink glass pane, blue dye, yellow dye, orange dye, light blue dye, white dye, brick,
Oh,
green
God.
candles, red candles, purple candles, brown candles, leash, dead bush, clay block, burn pottery shard, danger pottery shard, friend pottery shard, heart pottery shard, heartbreak pottery shard, howl pottery shard, sheep pottery brown, and then host armor trim, razor armor trim, shaper armor trim, and wayfinder armor trim. So that is the loot table for the suspicious gravel in the
Pretty
trail
good loot.
ruins.
You know, crazy
It-
how
it-
they added mud into Minecraft.
it's-
I don't
it's,
remember when they did that.
That was
but I'm
that was
glad they
last
did.
update.
Yeah.
I heard those structures can be kind of hard to find though. You have to kind of look.
I didn't
closely
even know
'cause
they
it's,
were
like,
in the game, so
they're mostly buried.
Yeah,
Also,
I've seen them.
two
They're
random
really
things.
tiny.
Two other random things. I don't know what the heck this one means, but they added this thing called vibration resonance. Blocks of amethyst have a new behavior when placed adjacent to skulk sensors. If that skulk sensor receives a vibration, the block of
Right.
amethyst will re-emit its frequency
Oh,
as
wow.
a separate vibration at its location.
Yeah, so it makes
This
Whoa.
like
behavior
skulk
is called
super louder
this behavior is
when
called
it's next
vibration
to an
resonance.
amethyst
no,
as
that's
opposed
that's
to
Oh,
what the calibrated skulk sensor is
allows
because it requires a
players-
skulk sensor and 3
Oh, I
amethyst
see.
shards. Yeah.
allows players to move vibration frequencies across long distances without having to recreate the vibration naturally.
Yeah,
Wow.
so the
Yeah,
calibrated
so, like,
skulk
it
sensor is
goes So like
No,
the
that's
vibration hits
and
a
yeah,
smoke
amethyst.
or an amethyst, and then it just goes
Yeah.
more.
It
Also,
goes more.
It
as
goes
they
more.
also as they do every update, there is more advancements to go along with this update, or achievements in the Bedrock version, and just a new trend they're doing every update is new music. They always
Yeah,
have
we
like
talked about
they're adding.
the.
I love it because they're
I
adding
love
more.
new music.
What they're doing is they're going through and they're making it so each biome has its own music. So this time, the Cherry Grove obviously got its own new music, but this time we have new music for the desert, the jungle, the Badlands, and the Flower Forest.
Hmm.
So,
We
which
talked
I
about the
really
Relic music disc as well.
and yeah, there is that new music
I
disc.
listened
But
to the Relic music disc.
I love that they're
It's
slowly
great,
giving every
but
biome
the
exclusive
We're
new
gonna have like
music.
Joyride. That's been
the
updated.
the
I
one
believe that.
from the ancient city is still my favorite.
Yeah.
Ancient. Oh yeah, I love that one. And Pigstep, I love that one too.
Yeah.
So classic.
I'm a big fan.
What was the
of
last one? Oh, Other Side. Other Side's a good one too.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
the
I
other
like that.
side.
No, there's
Yeah,
the
I li-
scary one that's like blue.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
that
one that's from the
That
deep
one you gotta get
dark.
the shards. That one you got to get the
Yeah,
4
you had
shards
to get
for,
the
and then
shards. Yeah. Oh,
I-
no
I-
wonder they
yeah,
didn't
other-
call the pottery shards
I'm
because
pretty sure other side.
because
is
they
also
have
pretty
shards in the game
Well,
already.
even in real life though, they're actually called shards.
It sounds
Yeah.
stupid. It sounds like,
It
oh, you
does.
get your
It
shards. Like,
Like literally, you just look up.
I
You
know.
just look up shards definition. It says broken piece of ceramic material.
I know, but it sounds like you're making fun of someone saying shards.
Oh, you got those shards, man. You got the shards. It does kind of sound. I did laugh
It's,
when
it's
they
like, it's like when
I did-
it's like when I call Pokemon the Pokemans. It's
Yeah.
it's funny.
It's like you're
I
making
remember-
fun of someone. Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
when they changed the name too. I was like, "What the heck is a shard?" I was like,
I
Imagine if it
I
was like in a
learned something new that
presentation. It's
day.
like, did they mispronounce shard?
Then you put on the nerd glasses. Actually, a shard is a.
Yeah, it's actually a shirt.
But yeah, I think that's my favorite thing they've been doing though. Is like every biome is starting to get its own exclusive music. I think that's
Because back in the day, it used to be the creative music and the survival music. The creative music still hits. It's a lot better than the survival
Yeah.
music, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
absolutely.
that
Like,
music still
I love-
plays in the creative music.
Yeah.
Actually, weirdly, I still
Oh,
have,
there.
I still like the survival music better, but
Playlist.
maybe it's because of all like the nostalgia factor it gives me. I don't know.
I have a lot of nostalgia with creative. It's just I love creative music so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tazwell and Aria Math are like some of the best Minecraft.
What is that
tracks
one where
for
it's
creative.
like do 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 do
That's
do
Aria
do do?
Math.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
There you
Yeah,
go.
the
yeah, that
Aria
is
Math.
Aria Math. Yeah.
I don't know the
Yeah,
names
like,
of them.
I listen to that one all the time. It sounds like rain. That's what that song is. to
Oh, there's
me.
also a song called Rain. I'm pretty sure in the game. Well,
Oh
that
yeah.
might be crazy.
Also, it's interesting.
Maybe.
We're getting music from other artists now. It's not C418 anymore. I
And
think
not
he
just
retired
Lena
or something.
Rain. Either.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah.
maybe it was like he retired and like Lena Rain was.
Well,
Gonna take
C418
place, but
is
it's
making music for Legends or Dungeons.
That's true. I guess maybe they just wanted to like different
Variety,
styles of
yeah.
music. Yeah. But who's the new one made by? The new music disc? Wait, hold on.
I
It
got
was
rid of
made
the
by
tab.
It's not like-
Aaron Cherow.
Eren Yeager.
Aaron Yeager himself.
I have no
They
clue
just
who
they
Aaron
just added the Attack on Titan theme as a music disc.
No, it's like it's like really slow.
Oh yeah, it's like a Minecraft version. It's like all piano. Do 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 do. It's all slow and peaceful. Oh, but if you play it, it literally summons the giant mob, and you have to fight it as a boss.
The giant Titan zombie. Yeah,
They should
Yeah,
bring back that mob
that's
like
cool-
officially.
That's cool Minecraft
Yeah.
zombie.
Give it
Is
like a
still
new-
in the game,
It
or
is
it
with
just-
it is with commands, but not like officially. You
well,
can't
it's
play
like
in
the
survival.
angry rabbit. I think they removed that though.
That is commands as well.
I think I
Also-
think they deliberately removed that like altogether.
There's
know,
like a
how
weird,
crazy-
really weird command you have to do to get it, but
Uh,
you
You know
can't.
how crazy
and the-
would it be?
How do
How
you
crazy?
even get command block?
Honestly, what they should do, because they've been adding like a lot of variety to the game, they should start adding like they should re-add the old piglins back, not as like a separate
Yes.
mob or anything, but just like Cause
Like how
Oh,
because
cats
piglins are
have
shaped
different mobs.
differently. Okay.
I saw a thing where someone said, "What if they made it so if you name a zombie piglin with a name tag and you name it Zombie Pigman and it gets the old texture back? Now that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Name it with a name
like, I
tag.
would
Have
and
you
the
just be
ever-
fine
texture.
if like they just like you know how like cats just look different even though they're the same mob sometimes. Just make it like that
Yeah.
with zombie pigmen. That's what I'm
Or
saying.
or
The
like
cats are the same
villagers.
mob.
Yeah.
They just have different skins. Oh, I mean, you know what's funny? Also, with this update, they promoted the new skins, but they technically added them last update. But they marketed them with the Tales and Trails update. All the new default skins as well.
Have you guys seen the zombie pigman texture from Pocket Edition? Not Bedrock, Pocket Edition. It is a
Oh,
lot
gosh.
different.
Yeah, it was. That one was a weird texture. No, you know, like the little front half of the face. It was like a 3D, like it was like an overlay
It
in
was
Java.
just the bottom
And
part.
yeah, Bedrock Pocket Edition didn't do the overlays, so it just had it was basically just a skull head. Essentially, it was just a skull and nothing else. Because they didn't do it couldn't do the overlays yet at the time, the 3D overlays. So that's all you had.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's just a skull and nothing else. Not even like any of the pig faces even there.
I mean,
Man, that's
they've got
seeing that
they've
is.
got a snout, sort of.
Oh man, seeing that is bringing me back. Wow.
And the netherite, because I think the netherrack core, what is it called? Like
The Nether Reactor core.
Yeah.
Oh man.
that is still. They actually changed. They updated the texture when they updated all the textures. They updated
really?
that texture, and it's still in the Bedrock files.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
still there, right next to
Yeah,
the
it-
update block.
It's weird too because you can't even get it with commands. It's just there. It's like
Yeah.
and I think you know what this is like? Java Edition has something like that too because the Ruby is still in the files.
Really?
The Ruby is still there and they have not removed it. And I'm like, are you gonna like bring back Ruby or something?
I
Or-
remember my friend was showing me like something with the game, and I didn't realize that he had mods on. He's like, yeah, they're like, yeah, they added this with a recent. I don't know if it was a mod or maybe it was like an April Fool's update, but they added like this totem, like you put like 4 gold, a bunch of netherrack, and there's a special netherrack block with Herobrine's head on it, and once you lit it on fire, like it like spawned Herobrine, and I was like, a little weird update.
I think that might have been one of the April Fool's ones they did at one point.
Yeah, it was.
I
I was like,
don't
yeah. That's the nether reactor core. Remind me
We
of
gotta
that.
talk about the most important thing that they listed in the changelog. They have once again removed Herobrine. Just so you guys
Oh,
know.
thank
They do
goodness.
that every time. They still talk about Herobrine.
I think so. It's just
Bro.
a running joke. It's just a running joke at this point. Like
Zoomers talk about or like baby Zoomers or Alpha. I guess Gen Alpha. They're like
Baby
they're about
Zoomers.
like what's the Noel? I think his name is
Oh yeah.
the new Herobrine. Basically, I think his name is Noel. Or like
I've not
Zero
seen
or
Noel.
something like Null Minecraft. Yeah, it's just a black skin with eyeballs with white eyes.
Creepy.
And it's just Nullverse. Oh wait, there's another one too. It's like a hooded one. The Entity.
Oh yeah, Entity 303. I remember when that
Yeah.
was a thing. I remember when that was a thing. Yeah, I know. That came up in
See,
like more modern day, and it's like the
Null
new
and
version
like
of it.
Entity 303, like they're so stupid. It's just compared to Herobrine, like not because like, oh, I'm an old man and the new things are stupid, but like it's literally
same.
like the Dark Link for Steve. It's like perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's kind of what Herobrine was. I kind of see.
But
I
Null
kinda
is just
see
like a nothing
Herobrine-
burger.
Noel and Herobrine are like the same thing, except one of them came first.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm saying this as someone who just looked up a picture of Noel, and I'm looking at him, and he's just a shadow with eyes. I'm
He's
assuming
Noel.
he's the same thing.
I would seriously find it funny if one day they just like secretly actually officially added Herobrine and didn't tell anyone.
They
That'd be so
really
funny.
need to, because I know that he was like an April Fool's joke and he wasn't really ever in the game, but it would actually be a pretty neat feature because we already have like Phantoms in the Warden, but why not? Like if you have Herobrine that just randomly shows up, he doesn't even attack you. He just shows up in the background randomly. That's all he does. He doesn't drop anything.
Yeah.
Maybe, and they can have all like those random structures that get built, and there's like all these random signs. Or maybe at some point, if you like,
Oh,
maybe
you
at
know
some point
what?
there'll
You
be
know
a
what
fight,
they
and it'll be like a
do?
boss fight. That'd be cool.
They
Or-
need to have
or-
like some like Halloween update where like they create like this super scary haunted mansion or something, and there's just a shrine to Hero Brian.
Yeah, or
So-
there's another thing with Hero Brian too. It's just like all those cave sounds and stuff, which are still in the game for some reason, like just weird shit
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Just Hero
Those
Brian
have
in the
always been in the game.
background.
Yeah, like imagine how, because
And
then
then
like,
he says his
like
famous
people.
catchphrase, "Hey guys, it's me, Hero
They
Brian."
were always saying like the warden kind of adds a horror element to Minecraft, but you know how scary it would be to just be in your survival world and you just see Herobrine staring up at you from a hill.
Yeah,
That, especially at night when his eyes are glowing, it'd be a perfect like horror element to Minecraft. Although
yeah,
I wonder if maybe they don't do it because they're worried that kids would be too terrified. Although there's the warden, which would
yeah.
also
The
probably
warden
terrify
is
kids,
like
so I don't know.
really terrifying. I don't know, like
I legit like even watching people play Minecraft, I get jump scared at those parts. I'm like, oh god, it's
yeah.
actually terrifying.
Alrighty.
I'm so glad I haven't found that in my survival world yet, because genuinely, I'll probably just run away.
Yeah. Bro, you already know Sakurai's beaten the warden 40 times already. It's crazy. He's had that one survival world ever since, like, before Smash Ultimate came out. It's the same one.
I still remember too when people were
Nice.
like, when people found his account and they're like, he's online, he's playing Minecraft, Steve's gonna be in Smash, and I was like, nah, that doesn't mean anything. Steve gets in Smash. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot, maybe they were right.
Oh my gosh! Now every time
He's
Sakurai
doing
plays a game-
research.
He was getting the footage for his presentation to show off his world. He
Yeah.
was getting footage.
Alrighty. Well, I think that we've milked this topic too much. You guys want to say anything else about 1.20 in particular, Jet? Anything?
I'll say one thing. I do like that it came out a day before my birthday. I always love when they always seem to come out close to my birthday, which I love. It was June 8th and my birthday was the next day. I was like, yes, Minecraft update for my birthday.
Jet?
I think. Did you know that camels lie down?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that they can
They
sit.
do.
I love that. Also, I
It's
think
just- it's so ridiculous.
if I remember, they can only be found in desert villages too. So
Oh, nice.
The most useless village.
What are you doing?
but one of the most unique design wise. Because like all the buildings are like not even like they're like
I don't
kind of
want that.
square. They're kind of cube shaped buildings. It's kind of cool. It's like the old like Egyptian style like sand huts or something. It's kind of what it reminds me of.
See, what else that we didn't talk about with this update is that it is the Trails and Tales, but there's actual tales and lore has been added.
Yes.
Matt, where are you?
Yeah.
I know.
He said, lore?
See,
He's too busy
Right.
with Ruin and the FNAF movie
Oh yeah, did you hear that's gonna be PG-13?
and FNAF Plus.
I'm not surprised. Also, I don't know what this means, but at the very bottom of patch notes it says added support for Windows Arch 64/ARM64. I don't know what the heck that means.
It means, like, I'm guessing that a certain type of computer couldn't run Minecraft and now it can.
Like so, it's some sort of operating system. Well, if any
Yeah.
of you have that type of operating system, you can play now. There you
Yeah.
go.
What?
You can finally play Minecraft.
Yeah. Did you know that they revamped the Education Edition too? It was like a few months ago.
I saw that. Yeah. Also, and that's one of my favorite things of Bedrock, by the way, that they have some of the Education Edition features in there.
Yeah.
Which I'll say some of those should be in the main Minecraft game, because like the balloons, I like those.
Yeah.
It's like they make things float. If you attach a mob to it, it just.
It's like the octo balloons from Fortnite.
I know. I'm like add balloons as an actual thing because that's really funny.
Fortnite?
Did
And
I
you
say
can put them in
Fortnite? I mean Tears
And-
of the Kingdom. Did I say
Wow.
Fortnite?
Oh,
Did I say Fortnite? Why did I say Fortnite?
And then you could also
Fortnite,
you can like
Fortnite.
attach the
Everybody
balloons
loves
to
Fortnite.
you can attach the balloons to like fences, and then they'll just be sitting there. So look you can have like decoration. It's kind of cool.
You know, if there's one
Um,
thing I'd love to see from like a Legend of Zelda game into like Minecraft, I'd love to see like a Coliseum. Like they've got like a Coliseum apparently with
Ooh.
like a boss rush. I'd love
A
to see
Coliseum
that. but, like,
structure would be
Oh
cool.
yeah, that would be cool.
yeah, like
I
a
want
new
them to
boss
add,
in
like
there?
a boss rush to Minecraft. That'd be so cool.
All right, they're adding the Gleok to Minecraft.
Oh god, dude.
Alrighty,
I
well,
had
As it currently stands, has only the Elder Dragon,
Was I
Ender
gonna-
Dragon.
oh, that's when they put the red dragon. They put it in the Coliseum.
Oh,
yeah.
thank goodness.
You know,
Was
you
it
remember the
Minecraft?
red dragon? You don't remember the red dragon?
Oh yeah, the red dragon. I
Ew.
do remember that. That was like beta
I
Ender
feel like we should
Dragon.
have done this while we were playing the game. Like it'd be a lot
I-
more fun.
I was gonna say something else and I forgot. Oh no, the Windows Arch 64 thing. Saying that for some reason reminded me that Minecraft Cherry Pie Edition exists.
Oh yeah, and that hasn't been
That-
updated either.
Yeah, but I forgot they put.
It's
Minecraft
weird because
on
it
the Cherry
runs on
Pie.
the Bedrock version, but it hasn't been updated. It's so weird. There's a lot
mean,
of
why would
versions
they
of the
update it?
game. Because it runs on the Bedrock version. Just keep it connected to the Bedrock updates.
Not many people really have a Cherry Pie computer anymore.
Alrighty, well,
It's like an old computer.
thank you guys
Yeah.
so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Links are in the description. As always, you can join us on Discord, Patreon, Instagram, and X.
Twitter.
Ew.
We're on
Congrats.
X now. We were never
Or
on
like-
X before, so we're on
Like
X
Or
now.
you-
and subscribe if
It just
you
sounds
like
so
birds.
weird every time.
Like and subscribe if you like X and re-Xing and Xing.
No, like and
No,
subscribe if you
just-
like birds.
No, it's like when you instead of tweeting, it's
Make sure-
X.
make
Instead
sure
of
to
retweeting,
comment
it's
how much you
re-Xing.
like
Instead of
birds
commenting,
over
it's
the
just
alphabet.
Xing.
They-
Instead
they
of
already
sharing, it's
confirmed-
just Xing.
They already confirmed a thing. Retweeting is just gonna be called reposting now. Like, could you have
Ew.
any simpler of a name? Come
I mean, I
on.
just call it posting anyway. I don't say
And-
tweeting. I don't say I'm
and-
tweeting right now.
Oh yeah, and the tweet button is gonna be changed to say post now as well. So they're just simplifying it
Yeah.
instead of using all the fun like unique words. Because Twitter was the only website that used retweet and.
Well,
I'm
th-
still
do
saying
you
those
use
words, I don't-
Tumblr, reblog, and
Oh yeah, I'm still using those
Supposed
words. I don't care. It's still gonna be tweet and retweet and Twitter for me.
I will say I'll probably still use retweet, but I never use tweet in the first place. Like I don't tweet it out. I posted this.
I mean, yeah, I guess I do still say that sometimes, but
I use
Anyways.
Twitter- I use Twitter so rarely that every time I tweet, I am tweeting.
You
I
use
still-
Twitter? You use what? I don't know what Twitter is.
Oh,
I've never
yeah,
heard of it
sorry,
before.
I forgot. I don't know what
Yeah.
Twitter is.
So
What's
Twitter
Twitter
Blue-
again?
because Twitter Blue.
I'm sorry. I just
was,
had like one of my episodes.
and the
you
Twitter
know?
Blue subscription was the name of the app and the color of the app. So does that mean it's gonna be called X Black now?
No, it's blue.
'Cause
It's
the-
still. It's just called blue. It's just
Like the-
blue.
That's weird because the main color of it is black now and not blue.
I know. It just says blue.
Weird.
All
mean,
the
I guess-
check marks are still blue. They're not black either.
Well, this is their opportunity to turn check marks into X's.
X marks.
X marks the
X-
spot. Yeah.
See the
yo-ho!
blue tick that like the verified tick is just like a universal symbol for verified on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram. So like this is why they should just have the X symbol if you're a blue subscriber, then you just have an X symbol next to your name. And if you're
That's a good
actually
idea.
verified, then you would have that blue check mark that all the other platforms
Or-
have. Or just
or
a
the
check
blue,
mark.
or like the same blue but with an X instead of a check.
However,
'Cause
I
I'm-
do like the fact that they have the gold check marks for companies
Yes.
because it doesn't mean that they're like you earn the verification, like you are you, but they're a company, they get it for free. So it's just like
And
just be established
I like-
as a company. That's why I
and I
hate
like
on
that they-
YouTube. It's just like Nickelodeon has 1 million subscribers. Nickelodeon doesn't have shit. Nickelodeon is a
Oh, yeah.
company.
Oh yeah.
They don't
And I
have
also like-
subscribers. They don't have
Some,
followers.
some companies will have a little icon of another Twitter account next to it, say it's associated with this account, and then
Yeah.
their icons are square instead of circle. So
Yeah.
you kind.
And if you have an NFT, you're an octagon.
Oh yeah, for example, like the Mario Kart Tour account just recently got its gold check back.
Yes,
and
Jack. Yes, Jet.
You guys remember Twitter?
No.
No.
I'm still.
Whoa! Yes,
Same, I
Twitter.
Actually, yeah, same. Mine isn't
Oh
updated yet.
my gosh.
Mine isn't
Oh,
updated
my
yet.
name
Actually.
was like a total magic.
What's that?
I have X.
Where is it? I have Twitter
I
still. There it
still,
is.
I still have
He's a
Twitter.
dirty
I still-
blue user, a dirty blue haver.
No, you know what I'm gonna do though is when my app updates, there's an app on your phone you can do where you can like change your
Twitter?
app icons. I
Yeah.
am going to go onto
have
my
Twitter.
phone.
Among
On
Us.
Among Us.
All right,
No,
we got to
when-
wrap
when-
up this episode. Come on, wrap it
Oh,
up,
yeah.
wrap it up.
Oh, yeah,
Goodbye,
yeah, yeah.
guys. Bye. See ya.
Adios.
Bye.
I like sniffing.
Keep
I
mining and
like
crafting.
sniffing.
I like
Sniffers, they're awesome.
keep mining and crafting.
See ya later, miners. We love the miners out there.
The subscribe button.
I am so glad he didn't say I like sniffing miners.
I wish I thought of that.
That's where I thought you were going, man. That's where I thought you were going. That's where I thought you were going.
They do not speak for me.
That's where I thought you were going, Liam. I'm not gonna lie.
I wish.
All right,
I thought
we're
of
done.
that.